So I'm here. It's really bright. I'm wanted to talk about like a trigger when you're grieving, because I'm at my parents' house where my dad, his last moments with my dad basically before he passed, and I don't really get to I don't like to have them, because grieving, for me, I shake it in about a week, and I can't be grieving because it slows you down, discombobulates you. Like, I have too many things to do. I have to take care of my kids and my mom, work. You can't be, you're not a top performer. You're not on your A game. So like, I can't, not be 100%. And, cause there's nobody else to do it. And, it's just, I come here and take my mom to check on, their house and stuff, and I get anxious and agitated, because I really don't want to come, like the trauma and the memories, like, not to start any conspiracy theories, but my dad got sick after his first COVID shot. He went from being independent to needing a walker and oxygen 24/7 after like being in the ER back and forth for 3 weeks. So between February and August, we were in the hospital 49 times between the ER and his regular doctor appointments, and he ended up dying from liver cancer, and didn't even have, any of that. Like, he had cirrhosis of the liver so bad, they're like, thinking he's an alcoholic, and he's not, But anyway, like, I have that, it's just the constant doctor's appointments, like, every week, and, like, realizing, like, we were basically, I was watching him die, like, the whole time, or wither away, and not even know it, and then the whole, I spent like his last week and a half in the hospital, in the cancer ward of the hospital, and I was basically like his nurse, another nurse, because, I was living there, and yeah, it's just like really hard, and then it's, only been a year after I lost my husband. I lost my husband January 2020, and my dad is August 2021. So it's like, yeah. But I'm like here, and I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to turn my, there's like a lake nearby, and it's sun shining, and I'm trying to, like, this is like, it brings back everything, and I start remembering, and it's like really hard. And just, if you have somebody that takes care of you and checks up on you all the time, and just makes sure, like, hey, you have everything together, just check on them, and ask them if they're okay. Like, nobody on a daily really asks me, like, how I'm doing. My friends, every once in a while when I talk to them, but like, my family, like, they don't, like my kids, and they don't necessarily like, hey mom, like, or hey daughter, like, how are you? It's like, nobody, I'm strong, yes, but I have to be, because I have responsibilities. What I love to not have to wake up and do these responsibilities, or the life, or adulting. Would I love to not do that? Yes. Like, a whole year I would love to just be able to wake up and just do whatever I want to do, or do nothing, because I have not been able to do that. And it's like, how am I supposed to process grief if I have to keep going? you know? Oh, go to a counselor. Oh, go to groups. Or I can't do that. I can't just go. And it's like there has to be something else, because even if it, like, I was to get on the phone or do online, like, you know, it's not necessarily privacy. Like, you know, everyone knows, like, you have kids. Like, it's like the moment that you get on the phone, you know, or you're going to do anything for yourself, it's like they have, like, this, like, their spidey sense goes off. It's like, oh, I need to go bother them. You know, it's like, it's the weirdest thing. It's the craziest thing. Like, the whole day, you won't hear from them. And it's all of a sudden somebody calls you, or, you know, whatever. And it's like, oh, now I need to bother. You know, now I need to go see. And it's like all the time. And I mean, it's just, there has to be like a better way, but it's like, I don't need to like have a counselor. We need somebody to just come and take over responsibilities. You know, we all need a break. And what about us that don't have that person? You know, I have a brother, but like, obviously he's no good. And you know, he's like younger, so he's the golden child, but everybody knows like the boys in the family technically, you know, like, or we all have that one sibling that's like, maybe two siblings depending on how many in your family, that are like untouchable. You know, they can get away with murder, you know, literally. And your parents will not like, oh, I don't want to disturb them, or oh, they have too much going on, or oh, well, they get paid hourly, so I don't want to mess up their pay. You get paid salary. Like, what? No. No, it doesn't matter. Like, taking care of, you know, our parents or whoever we need to, that's our responsibility, you know? That's our duty. So we make the sacrifice. And relying on just one person to do that? No. Don't do it. Like, don't do it. Help out. And just think about how hard it is. It is, like, and the only way I get through it is not thinking about it. Because if I think about it, I'm not going to get through it. And that's why I don't like to trigger. But I wanted to do this, to just talk about like the grieving, because it's always around, and it's never like, yeah, time makes it easier to deal with. You get used to it, but it does not go away. It's always with you. So I just wanted to share my point of view. Happy Sunday.